No one can deny that the Hindu diaspora worldwide is the most wealthy and successful. Numerous statistics illustrate the success and prosperity of Hindus wherever they have settled. For example, let's look at the United States and the United Kingdom. Hindu Americans have the highest socio-economic levels among all religions in the United States, according to a study by the Pew Research Center's Forum on Religion and Public Life. 48% of Hindu American households have an income of $100,000 or more, compared to 40% of Jews, 24% of white Catholics, and 14% of Muslims. American Hindus are also the most highly educated, with 96% of them having college degrees, compared to 75% of Jews and 54% of American Muslims, and the US national average of 39% for all Americans. American Christians trail all other groups, with just 36% of them having college degrees. In the United Kingdom, Hindus are among the wealthiest, healthiest, and most qualified among the religious groups, according to the latest census data by UK's Office for National Statistics. Those who identified as Hindu had the highest percentage of their population reporting either very good or good health, 87.8%, compared with 82% of the overall population. People who identified as Hindu had the highest percentage with a level 4 or above certificate level qualification, 54.8%, compared with the overall population of 33.8%. But how did such a small minority of just 1% in the US and less than 1.7% in the UK become so disproportionately represented in the highest income occupations, ranging from top corporate executives and technology entrepreneurs to doctors, lawyers, and investment bankers? The success of the Hindu diaspora is due to the science of enlightenment of Hinduism. The enlightened Hindu civilization used to exist in 56 nations where Hinduism was the state religion. In these 56 nations, Hinduism had political, economical, religious, and spiritual legitimacy, allowing authentic practice of Hinduism. These 56 Hindu nations contributed to more than 40% of the world's GDP. The first language comes from Hinduism. The first democracy comes from Hinduism. The Manuvati Dharma Shastra, the first ever constitution, originates from Hinduism. Yoga and Ayurveda come from Hinduism. The father of surgery, Shushruta, is a Hindu saint. The Shushruta Samhita is among the most important ancient medical treatises and is one of the fundamental texts of the medical tradition in Hinduism, along with Charak Samhita. Hinduism also gave the concept of zero, Pythagoras' theorem, nuclear technology, and the theory of antimatter. And these are just few examples of the rich legacy of Hinduism. Hinduism gifted the world the first ever universities such as Takshashila, Naimisharanya, and much later Nalanda. Takshashila University is over 3,600 years old. Many ancient Hindu physicians, politicians, grammarians, rulers, authors, and astronomers studied at this university. Worth mentioning were Sanskrit linguist and grammarian Panini, physician Charaka, philosopher, economist, jurist, and royal advisor Chanakya, Maurya Emperor Chandragupta, and the list goes on. Unfortunately, the Hindu civilization has also undergone the longest and cruelest ethnocide and genocide, with over 400 million Hindus massacred and millions of Hindu scriptures, Hindu temples, Hindu universities, and Hindu schools destroyed. The ethnocide and the genocide of Hindus never stopped. It is extremely alarming to note, even in the modern day, the increasing violence and hate speech against Hindus globally, and the increasing trend in undermining, ridiculing, shaming, and even branding as a cult the Hindu religion, culture, and tradition. This is a highly concerning trend given the significant breakthroughs Hinduism has given to humankind. Hinduism is an existential necessity for humanity. Fortunately, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, has revived the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation in the sovereign land of the United States of KAILASA, the only sovereign land where Hinduism has political, economical, religious, and spiritual legitimacy. The backbone of the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization is the Guru-Shishya Parampara, or the Guru-disciple relationship, and the Gurukul system of education. Gurukul means Guru's home. The primary, fundamental, foundational first principle of Hinduism is Guru-disciple relationship. The Gurukul is a unique concept of knowledge transmission from the master, the Guru, to a student, the disciple, where the student lives with the master, absorbing the sciences of enlightenment from him. Even Sri Krishna and Sri Rama went to Gurukul to imbibe the Hindu enlightenment sciences, to validate and share the sacred experience with humanity. Sri Rama is the first Vyasa who compiled the 108 Upanishads, or the Hindu scriptures, nowhere but under the banyan tree that is located at the Adi Kailasa, the headquarters of Kailasa in the east. Sri Rama is the epitome of dharma, righteousness, and tyaga, sacrifice. Sri Rama lived in such a way that his life is the ideal way of living to be followed by all in the world. He is the role model of the Hindu way of living. And here is an interesting fact. Sri Rama and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, are both kings of the ancient kingdom of the Surya Vamsa lineage, the Surangi Samrajyam. And just to tell you how ancient this lineage is, King Harishchandra is the 31st king in the lineage. King Bhagirath is the 43rd king in the lineage. Sri Rama is the 62nd king in the lineage. Gautam Buddha is the 140th king in the lineage. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the 203rd king in the lineage. Even today, 90% of the Hindu diaspora are connected to at least one Hindu guru and the teachings from their guru. Their success is not haphazard, but the anti-Hindu Indian media and now the US media brand Hinduism as a cult, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as a cult leader. Just look at the kind of caption the media has given to this beautiful picture of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The world owes its success to Hinduism as well as to the Hindu gurus, because the science of enlightenment of Hinduism, of the Vedas and the Agamas, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya, the royal knowledge and the royal secret, can only be transmitted from the Guru to the disciple. Paramashiva, the primordial Hindu divinity, says in the Guru Gita, Sarva Shruti Shiro Ratna Virajit Padambujam Vedantartha Paktaram Tasmat Sampujayat Gurum. It means, the sacred lotus feet of the Guru shine like the pearls of the entire Shrutis, the primordial revelations of the sacred knowledge that are heard. Guru is the revealer of the true meaning of Vedanta. Therefore, worship the Guru.